Volunteer Lena brought a tiny, shivering puppy to a small seaside shelter, carrying him carefully in her arms as raindrops clung to his soaked fur. She had found him trembling in a puddle near the docks, barely able to lift his little head. His soft whimpers barely rose above the sound of the rain, but they tugged at her heart instantly. The baby's tiny body shook with every breath, and Lena's heart ached at how fragile he seemed. Inside the shelter, the warmth of the room contrasted sharply with the cold outside. Veterinarian Dr. Orlov, a seasoned man with gentle hands, knelt beside the puppy, his brow furrowing as he examined the little one. "He's blind," he said quietly, almost in a whisper, as if the words themselves carried weight. "And too weak to survive. I'm afraid the most merciful thing we can do is let him go peacefully." Lena pressed the puppy closer to her chest, feeling the small heartbeat against her own. She whispered softly, "Don't worry, little one. You're not alone anymore." She named him Bailey and asked the doctor to give her a few minutes alone with him. She stroked his damp fur, murmuring words of comfort, letting him feel the warmth of human touch for the first time. Then, quietly, almost like a guardian spirit, a shelter cat, an old tortoiseshell named Mira, slipped into the room. Mira usually avoided people, her amber eyes wary and distant, but now she approached the trembling puppy with surprising tenderness. She jumped gently onto the table, circling Bailey once, and then began to carefully lick his tiny head. Lena held her breath, amazed. Something incredible happened. Bailey stopped trembling. His small body relaxed as if he had sensed for the first time that he was not alone in the world. By the time Dr. Orlov returned, the puppy was already asleep, nestled in Mira's soft embrace, a tiny ball of fur and trust. Lena smiled through tears, whispering, "It seems the decision wasn't ours to make." She realized in that moment that the bond forming before her eyes was nothing short of miraculous. From that day on, Mira never left Bailey's side. She guided him gently to the food bowl, nudged him when he wandered too far, and curled up next to him whenever he grew tired. Under her careful watch, the blind puppy began to play, run in short bursts, and learn the layout of the house by touch, following Mira's lead. 1 month later, even Dr. Orlov could hardly believe the transformation. "He's come back to life," he said in awe. "I didn't think it was possible." Lena then discovered something astonishing. Mira herself had lost her sight years ago after an injury. Perhaps that shared understanding of darkness was what allowed her to become Bailey's guide and guardian, her empathy bridging the world of sight and blindness. Now, Bailey is a joyful, playful dog, and Mira remains his best friend, mentor, and navigator.